Hello everyone. Now we will be seeing the next program, that is implementing a REST service from Node.js and displaying a single page application. Okay. To create a REST API in Node.js and display it in as a single page application, that is SPA. Okay. Here I am going to show you. See here I am going to show you the project, how does it works. Okay, so here is our project. So first, how are we going to, what do we need, what are the prerequisites? Look at it. So first thing is, we are going to set up a REST API in node.js using express.js. Express.js is a middleware which will be helping us to connect to the server and to connect to the front end. Okay, and use the REST API to serve and manipulate the data, like using the CRUD operations. Okay, create a front end single page application that which will be interacting with the REST API using JavaScript. Okay, and serve this single page application as static files using Express. Okay, these are the things what are we going to do in this project. And the prerequisites, as we know, for creating a node project we need node.js to be installed. Npm comes here with node.js only, and we need to have a knowledge of how we need to install Express here. Okay, and coming to the project, create a project. Okay, create a new project directory, name it to be as, I have named it as node rest single page application SPA. Okay, so in the same way you can also create one node project. Okay, and within the directory run npm init -y. Okay, and you will be observing package.json added to your directory, and install express.js in the same command prompt. Okay, install, here also you can run install npm I express. Okay, npm I express also you can make use. Okay, and install, you can even install nodemon. Okay, which will be helping you to rerunning of the server. Okay, so here is the project structure. If you observe, after doing so, okay, you will be observing node modules, public folder, app.js. Okay, so you will be finding node modules. Okay, package.json, package log.json you will be finding. Create a public folder where you will be having html dot index.html, main.js. Okay, this is the event listener. I'll explain you. Here itself we are writing the styling part. Okay, for html. And routes folder, under folder I am writing user routes.js. Okay, and next is app.js, which is our main application. Okay, so where we are going to integrate all the routes and, okay, connect to the model. Next is creating a REST API with Express. So here we need to create app.js file. Okay, set up your basic express.js server here. So for that we are importing Express, initiating Express, and the port number where our server is running at. Okay, and we are making use of that Express using JSON. Okay, so here it will be returning the middleware. Okay, whatever content JSON file is requesting, okay, that will be returned here. Okay, so these are the routes. And creating user routes.js. So if you see user routes.js here uh, in the file itself, here also in the front end I am trying to import Express, use Express. Okay, initiate Express. Then I am simulating a database, a dummy database. Okay, given as an users, and I have given two files. Okay, and next is router.get. This is our default route. Okay, default route where it will be retrieving you the users. this, and the next route is specific to the ID, single user by ID. Whenever you want to fetch the data of a single user, then I am using specific this route. And next is post, creating a new user. Okay, creating a new user. Whenever you are adding a new user, the ID will be incremented. Okay, ID will be incremented. And put for updating the user by ID. Okay, so where we can enter the through the application, single page application only. In the application only we can give the name that it will be taking from the body dot name. Okay, and delete is with the ID, specific with user ID, you are going to delete it. Okay, so this is our files what we have. Okay, now create a front end. For front end, we are making use of HTML. Okay, so index.html file I have created. Okay, where we are creating a form. Okay, the front end single page application um, using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which will be interacting with the REST API. Okay, the front end single page application will be allowing you to interact with the API for fetching, creating, and deleting users. Okay, so if you see HTML here, a form has been created for adding new user and user list how to be displayed. Okay, a form consisting of text box. Okay, and two text box which are for name and email, and a submit button. Okay, and styling sheet also you can check it out. And in the public, we are having main.js. Okay, if you see there is a main.js which will be interacting with the REST API using fetch to make the HTTP request. Okay, to make the HTTP request, to fetch and display the users. Whenever you are creating the for creating the buttons, delete button, insert button. So if you look at the output how it looks. Okay, this is our user management single page application. Okay, so here whenever we are adding something, okay, add user, see it has been added in the list. Okay, like that we can go on adding the users and their email IDs, and we can even delete it. The same, like it is same like previously we have seen a React project like this. Now we are using HTML only. Okay, so node project using HTML only. Okay. Mm, so if you see now run the application. Now, for looking our single page application, run the application, go to your, say, check the path in the terminal and say node space app.js. You will be seeing your server running at localhost 3000. Okay, once you open in your browser localhost 3000, your application will be looking like this. Okay, user list is a list where it will be showing your list items. Okay, whatever that has been added. This is, see, backend. Here we created a node.js REST API using express.js, providing CRUD operations on user. Okay, user data. And for front end we have used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which will be interacting with the REST API using fetch. Optionally you can even create database also, replace the dummy data with a real database like using MongoDB. Okay, or you can use post also. Okay, and uh, further you can extend it. Okay, but for your exercise this is limited. Okay, thank you all, keep learning.